why did you decide to register to vote?
Travellers is too shy. They're just too quiet. They need to have a voice to talk. It's always about housing estates for settled communities. It's always about money for the government. It's never about travellers. Travellers is just swept under the rug. They're always forgotten about. They're a problem area that no one wants to speak about, but we are persons and we have a voice.
To me, it'd give me more of a say in what's happening on our side.
We're just another drop in the ocean, and the only power we have is our votes now.
My name is Tracy Giles and I'm an English Romany Gypsy, and I live in the London Borough of Newham on a council site. At the London Gypsy and Traveller unit, we have made this DVD to tell you how important it is for you to have a vote in the London mayoral elections.
An estimated 30,000 gypsies and travellers live in London, but many of us live on council sites, but the majority are forced into houses, isolated from our families and way of life. The biggest issue facing gypsies and travellers in London is not having enough sites to live on. In 1968, the new Caravan Sites Act obliged councils to build sites for gypsies and travellers in their area, which made it possible for us to maintain our culture by living in caravans. But in 1994, the Conservative government removed the duty on local councils to provide sites. No new sites have been built for the past 20 years, and a huge crisis has been created for our community. Many gypsies and travellers in London have been fighting for new sites over the last 3 years. We have been asking the Mayor to tell the councils to build more sites, as we know from our experience that this is the only way that sites will get built. On May the 3rd, there will be an election for the new Mayor of London. The new Mayor will have more powers over land and money for housing and sites. Gypsies and Travellers asked the London Gypsy and Traveller unit to find out what the candidates are saying about how they will use their powers to get new sites built. So, what do they say?
The Conservative candidate, Boris Johnson, has been Mayor of London for the last 4 years. He has said he takes no position on the level of need for traveller pitches for London. It is a matter for the local councils. Ken Livingstone, the Labour candidate, asked to meet with the Gypsy and Traveller community. At the meeting, Ken was asked how he would make sure the councils build new sites if he was to become mayor.
I will rewrite the London plan to reinsert a commitment that each council should provide a proper number of sites. And I think the last time we looked at that when I was mayor, we were talking about 800 pitches. We'll have to revisit that and see what's required now, but I will write that into the London plan, and I'll lobby hard to make sure the government doesn't overturn it.
Jenny Jones, the Green Party candidate, has said that she would like to engage with the Gypsy and Traveller community. The Liberal Democrat candidate, Brian Paddock, sent us a statement that says, "We will work to make sure that local councils in London provide pitches for travellers to legally stay on. If necessary, we will make the changes to the London plan that will force councils to ensure the travelling community are fairly treated."
If you want to make your vote count, first you need to be registered to vote. You can get your voter registration form from your local council office, or if you need support in getting your form and filling in your form, we can help you at the London Gypsy and Traveller unit. As a mother of young children growing up, one of my biggest fears is that my children won't be able to continue to live this lifestyle that we know, our cultural way of life, and live on a site like this. They will have to be forced into housing. It's important for travellers who are in housing to vote. If there's ever going to be any hope or any chance of travellers to live on sites and new sites to get built. So for all the gypsies and travellers out there that are already registered to vote, please make sure that you vote on the 3rd of May, because this is the one time that all of our votes will be heard. If you have already registered to vote yourself, please can you make sure that all your family and extended family and friends that are living in London get registered to vote, because your vote will make a difference for our future.